Well, good evening, everyone. If you are new to LifeWave, this is going to be a very quick scenario of how only all we're concerned about tonight is helping you hit the most important rank of manager. And within the first 9 weeks, there's even a grace period that even started last week. If you want to launch your business, you actually have now 8 weeks left to hit 1 star or 2 star manager and take advantage of the bonus. So we want to help you do that. We want to help you understand how you're going to be able to hit manager. If you're brand new, you have 9 weeks to hit manager, which is so incredibly exciting. So we want to help you understand this. And then I'm going to help you invite somebody to the Zoom tonight and get you really plugged in. Now, first of all, the first reason why we want to get you to manager is because every single week that you hit manager, you actually get a point towards Hawaii. So this is going to be big for you, okay? Then once you personally hit manager, you get 1 point per week that you stay there, and then you hit 1 star, you get 5 points. 2 star, you get another 5 points. 3 star manager, you get another 7 points. So as that happens, you are going to see that this is going to be very, very exciting because you are going to be able to take advantage of this brand new incentive trip and get yourself to Hawaii. So let's get going. Now, first of all, this is what you're going to focus on. You are going to focus on who do you love. So if you're new, then I want you to start thinking of a couple people in your life that you know desperately need this technology, desperately need it, and desperately maybe are business savvy and they are looking for an opportunity, one of the two, and sometimes it's both. So, what I want you to do is get a piece of paper out and start writing. I have my notebook right here. Start writing the names as I'm talking. Start writing the names of the people that you're thinking of that desperately need a miracle. So, if you are writing and you're like, okay, my friend Shannon, she has a thyroid condition. My friend Daniel, he's very entrepreneurial. So start writing. Write down on a list. So I'm going to open up my notebook with you. Write down 2 columns. Business savvy. I'm doing it with you as a family. Business savvy and health needs. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start writing those names down. Okay. And our point for this is that we are going to start plugging you into our system and you're going to be able to help them hear about this technology. And then when they jump on the Zoom and you follow up with them, which I'm going to teach you how to do quickly, you're going to be able to make the phone call, introduce them to the technology, say, look, I want to invite you to this, plug them into the Zoom, and then afterwards follow up with them. And then we're going to help you enroll them. Okay, so in order to hit the most important first rank, you have to hit 1 star manager. Okay, so imagine that this is you. Okay, this is you right here. Okay, and you jumped in as an advanced. Okay, or maybe you jumped in as a core. Or maybe you just jumped in as a $25 spot with one X39 shipped. Okay? You and the people underneath you, you need to hit 750 business volume points. Your purchase counts. Okay? So think about this. You jumped in with your friend that invited you to hear about this incredible technology. You watched a Zoom, you got on a three-way, you heard some testimonies and you said, "Oh my gosh, this is good. This is good, and I can impact my life and other people's lives. Beautiful. Next, what you're going to say is, okay, how much volume do I have? So let's say that you did the $25 spot with 1x39. That means you have 77 business volume towards your 750 goal. If you jumped in as a core, then you have 180 business volume towards your 750. If you are somebody that is just starting to relaunch your business and you have 110 business volume, then that means you take that 110 minus the 750 and you need 640. So what you want to do is start writing those names of the people that you know and love, okay? And total, once your total business volume hits 750, including your own, you've hit 1-star manager. So that's going to be our goal today, is to get you to 1-star manager. So hopefully you've been writing some names down that you think of. All right. And in a minute, I'm going to help you know a script of what you're going to say, and then I'm going to give you the link so that you can invite people to the Zoom tonight. Okay. So let me show you. So now when you enroll somebody, this is you. If tonight they say, okay, you know what, Ricky, I'm interested and I want a core. You, Ricky, whatever business volume you have right now goes towards that 750. If they jump in at core, then guess what? You have let's say 110, they have 180. You're going to add those two together. And then the difference between those two, of those two volumes, is what else you need to have in total volume for you to enroll more people to roll in as a 1-star manager. Okay? So that hopefully makes sense. Now, if you hit 1-star manager and you've never hit it before, you get $25 every week you stay at 1-star manager. If you hit 2-star manager with 1,500 points total, you get $50 a week all the way up to 9 weeks. So an additional $450. So that is the power of two. Ricky, if you invite John tonight, and John is really excited and he says, oh my gosh, Ricky, I've been praying for this. I've been praying for this technology. Can my brother use this? So let's say that he jumps in, John jumps in at a core or an advanced, well, either 180 or a 300, because remember, your volume is right here if you want to screenshot this. And all of a sudden, John talks to somebody in his family and says, hey, you need to talk to my friend Ricky. I'm going to be utilizing a stem cell activation technology. Ricky, will you get on a call with my brother or my sister? And Ricky does. And all of a sudden, brother and sister jump in at premium. All of a sudden, Ricky, John has jumped in at 180. You have 110. So that's what? 290 plus an additional 525. You, sir, have just hit 1-star manager, even though you only enrolled one person. Because the total volume in your business, even including whatever these people do, counts towards your volume. Okay? So that is the first step. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you, because your sponsor is going to teach you how to enroll somebody, but I'm going to show you quickly how to do that. You're going to go to lifewave.com. Ricky, you're my guide tonight. I'm going to type up Ricky Jones. There he is. There's Ricky. I'm going to find him. So you're going to look up your website. You're going to type in your name up here, and here's Ricky Jones's website. If brother decides that he wants to join under Ricky, you're going to click join. I'm not a robot. And then enroll whatever his brother wants to enroll at. Okay? That's how you're going to do that. Okay? Now, Ricky, for the first person that enrolls underneath him, is just fine because that first person is going to go on his outer leg. So if Ricky is under Sandra, on Sandra's left side, Ricky's first person will automatically also go on his left side. Okay? So this is how you're going to do this. When you enroll them, you're going to enroll the first person, okay? And then, Ricky, you're going to log in. You're going to click your name at the top. You're going to click Change Settings. And Ricky, let's say that you just enrolled brother on your left. Now you need to come over and switch over on your right. So now you're going to come over here past the About Me and click Build Right. So you're going to keep building left, right, left, right, until all of a sudden we find somebody that just wants to tell the world. And then you might stay on the opposite side for a little bit. But that's how you're going to hit manager. And there's more and more trainings on this, but I wanted to show you guys that first. Now, let's quickly talk about how you're going to invite somebody to a Zoom call. Okay? So, let's talk about okay, you have your list of people that you love that's on your heart. What I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you a couple scripts if you want to get your hand ready to go, okay? What you're going to do is let's say that my friend Sarah is very business savvy, okay? I'm going to call Sarah right now. I'm going to say, "Hey Sarah, in about 15 minutes, there is a Zoom call about this technology that I jumped into. It's stem cell activating. It's absolutely mind-blowing. And there's a couple that is going to be presenting." Well, how does it work? They're going to explain everything and it'll be a quick Zoom with probably some good testimonies. Sarah, I know that you love opportunity, and this technology is absolutely incredibly mind-blowing. You have to look at this. Do you have time in 15 minutes to jump on this Zoom? You don't have to have your camera on, but you need to hear this because I'm telling you, I know that we could change the world. So that's somebody that's business savvy, right? They see opportunity and I'm focused on the opportunity. Well, next, what about somebody that you know has a thyroid condition or you know has Crohn's or an illness or Lyme disease or a gluten allergy, whatever it is, right? What you're going to do is you're going to pick up the phone. You're not going to text. You're going to pick up the phone real fast and say, hey, I wanted to talk to you real quickly. I've jumped into a stem cell activation technology and it's absolutely incredible. And tonight there's a call, there's an opportunity attached to it, but I'm more concerned because I know that they will explain how the technology works. I know that you suffer from blank, or I know that your child suffers from blank. Remember, don't forget to tell them that there is an opportunity attached to it. And if you're not thinking about them for the opportunity, you're really not. You have them on the health side. So tell them they will talk about the opportunity if you want to look at opportunity. But I just know that this technology is going to change your life. I know you've suffered with blank for years, and I saw your post on Facebook. Or I see you at church every week, and I know your leg hurts. God brought you to my mind because of blank, and I know this is going to change your life. That's it. And then say, "Do you mind being my guest tonight?" And if they can, then they will jump on. If they can't, and they say, "Oh my gosh, Mel, I'm so sorry. I'm busy. I can't right now," then what you would turn around and say is, "Okay, well, do you mind if I watch this and then I send you the recording? Because I know this is going to change your life." Boom. You just got their permission. Okay. And then if all of a sudden they say, well, does it work on blank or does it work on this? Or what does it work on this or this or this? Well, guess what? You can actually tell them, yes, it does. And then, guys, everybody, all of you should know about two things, even if you're new, okay? Championmakers.com. The first click gives you links like tonight's. In the next 4 minutes, I'm going to give you that. But this piece right here is school, okay? You're going to request school with your LifeWave ID number if you haven't already. You're going to come down here, and other than the Zooms, this is going to be your best friend. You're going to click right here on the testimonies. And if they say, well, Mel, would it help my sciatica? You're going to find a testimony, Mel, with sciatica. You're going to grab it. You're going to copy it. You can do this on your phone, obviously. And then you're going to share it and say, yes. Well, what about my thyroid? What about my back? What about my neck? What about my autoimmune disorder? What about the answer is yes. This is your best friend. And so invite them to the Zoom and make that call, get them on the Zoom. And if they can't, you can send them a recording of tonight, or you can turn around and grab a recording from school. This is your library. And so if, ladies, I feel like this Zoom is a really good one. Tomorrow, if right now you have multiple women that are written down here, ladies, Nurse Patty Glick is doing the presentation tomorrow. Don't feel like all of a sudden, oh my gosh, I have to invite 25 people tonight. No, 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 not at all. Tomorrow at 1 o'clock, there's an incredible Zoom by Nurse Patty Glick, which is probably those of you that are not new on here, probably your favorite presenter. So here is the link for tonight. I'm texting it to you. Workwithchampions.com, passcode WAVE. It starts at 8 o'clock. So what you're going to do is you're going to call several people and say, hey, real quick, because it should be just a 2-minute phone call. You came to my mind. God brought you to my mind. And I really think that you need to look at this. There's a call. This couple is unbelievable. There's an opportunity with it, which is fine. But I really thought of you because of blank. Or if they're entrepreneurial, there's incredible opportunity and you lead with opportunity. Guys, we were placed on this planet to be a light in a dark place. There are a lot of people that are really praying for hope, and this can bring them hope in both ways. Okay? So think of the person. Why did you think about them? And then you're going to follow up with them. And the follow up, and I'm going to just leave this on for 1 more minute. The follow, and then I'm going to let anybody jump off who needs to jump off. The follow up is going to be right after the call. What did you think? What part of the Zoom was your favorite? What testimony was your favorite? Was there a testimony that struck you? What questions do you have about the technology itself? And if you can't answer it, that's okay. Your sponsor can, or I can. And my phone number is 505-818-3428. And we are happy to get on any 3 ways that you guys need and help you guys impact the world. So 10 minutes until, and I promise to keep this only 20 minutes. Who are the people that you love? And let's help you hit the first rank of manager of 1 star. I will not be offended if you jump off because you want to start making some phone calls, but I am going to leave this open so that you can ask questions for the next couple minutes.